Either help or get out of the way. But if you get in the way and there's any element of criminal law that results from that being violated, you should be prosecuted to the hilt. That's my view. And that's my segue into President Trump really pushing hard on this immigration enforcement. Pete Hegseth announced today or this week, and the president did as well, that Guantanamo Bay, that facility there, is being developed to house upwards of 30,000 detainees to be expelled, the criminal element among the illegal immigration class. And of course, the left is furious about everyone being deported. And now they're trying to make a distinction that, well, illegal aliens who are here contrary to federal law, almost all of whom are here in violation of criminal law, shouldn't be deported as long as they're not committing other crimes. And the excellent new press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, I think I'm getting her name correctly, smashed that back in the face of the media. This is a pretty great comment. I have a video of me watching.
Can you just tell us the numbers? How many have a criminal record versus those who are just in the country illegally?
All of them, because they illegally broke our nation's laws and therefore they are criminals as far as this administration goes. I know the last administration didn't see it that way, so it's a big culture shift in our nation to view someone who breaks our immigration laws as a criminal, but that's exactly what they are.
I mean, that's the immigration reform we need, right? Enforce the law. If you cross the border illegally, you should be expelled, deported. Now the numbers, given the number of aliens that Biden allowed in with the invasion, let's say it's 12 million people. So the numbers thus far, as they begin, it's about 1,000 people a day they're expelling. And but in order to just to reverse the Biden invasion, they're going to have to get up to 7,000, 8,000 people a day getting deported. So that's going to be a massive undertaking. And this is why, like, the FBI needs to get involved. The president deploying and using military resources is perfectly appropriate. We should leverage and get a multiplier effect from state and local law enforcement. And in the least, to the degree they don't want to, quote, voluntarily help, to the degree anybody obstructs these law enforcement efforts by President Trump to enforce federal immigration law and protect the public safety, they should be prosecuted. So either help or get out of the way. But if you get in the way and there's any element of criminal law that results from that being violated, you should be prosecuted to the hilt. That's my view. Now, Judicial Watch is monitoring these states and these sanctuary obstructors, almost all of the left, very carefully. We just sued in Chicago the mayor there over his sanctuary city comments and plans. Other lawsuits are coming. And we've been on the border since, you know, I mean, I think our first foray into illegal immigration was, I think, it's got to be 25 years ago. And there were citizens, little old ladies from Pasadena, as I call them, just regular Americans, who are upset about ID cards being given to illegal aliens in California. I think that at that time it was a city ID card. And they were protesting, and the police let the Antifa types at the time come in and beat the heck out of them. And we've opposed, local communities or local governments funding illegal labor through day labor sites where you could just show up and hire illegal aliens to work. Why would taxpayers be used to promote that type of illegal activity? And of course, we've been highlighting the national security crisis at the border through our FOIAs and our investigations. We've long advocated, for instance, for labeling the cartels as terrorist entities, which is what Trump just did. And of course, we've been highlighting the issue of illegal alien voting or alien voting, because both are illegally potentially voting in our elections because we don't have sufficient guardrails in place. So there's a lot of work to be done. And Judicial Watch aims to help again and promote the defense of the rule of law. This invasion needs to be reversed in order to protect our borders, our sovereignty, our Constitution, the notion of citizenship, and frankly, the public safety. My colleague Paul Orphanides from Judicial Watch was able to go and attend the signing ceremony at the White House this week on the Lincoln Riley law that was just passed by Congress. I think both Democrats and Republicans largely voted for it, requiring the feds to take more significant action for illegal alien criminals. It's a big deal, and I'm glad President Trump is treating it as such in terms of reversing the Biden invasion. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like our video down below.